This might be the greatest pairing in darts history. Luke Littler and Littler Humphries, two of the most electric names in modern darts, are joining forces to lead Team England into battle at the 2025 World Cup of Darts. With a legacy on the line, fierce rivals circling, and the whole world watching, one question echoes louder than the rest. Can the Dream Team bring home the trophy? Smash that like button if you're backing England, or just here for the chaos. And drop your prediction in the comments below. Let's get into it. A few years ago, no one could have predicted this pairing. Luke Littler was a teenage sensation, bursting onto the scene like a lightning bolt in a clear sky. The darts world stood still when he stormed through the ranks and claimed the World Championship title before he was even old enough to buy a pint. His raw talent, fearless style and show-stopping 9 darters made him a global phenomenon. Then there's Littler Humphries, smooth, clinical, icy under pressure. 2025 has been his year, capping off a dominant run with a Premier League title and a string of ton-plus checkouts that would make any opponent sweat. In the final against Littler, he wasn't just good, he was surgical. Now, these two titans are on the same side. It's a partnership that fans have been dreaming of and opponents have been dreading. Two elite throwers, both peaking at the right moment, both hungry for legacy. The double Luke team is more than hype, it's a problem. England isn't just entering this World Cup to compete, they're entering it to defend. With 5 World Cup titles under their belt, England are the most successful nation in the tournament's history. The ghosts of legends like Phil Taylor, Adrian Lewis and James Wade still hover over the hockey. That red and white shirt carries the weight of greatness. Last year, it was England who dismantled Austria in the final. And this year, they're not just hoping for a repeat, they're expected to deliver one. But that legacy cuts both ways. For Littler and Humphries, the pressure is suffocating. Every dart they throw will be judged. Every missed double question mark scrutinised. Every win expected. They're not just playing for each other, they're playing for history. Let's break down the battlefield. 40 nations, 12 groups, one shot at glory. While England, as a top 4 seed, gets a free pass to the second round. The rest, they're thrown straight into the fire. Group A features the Netherlands, led by Danny Noppert and World Cup debutant Gian van Veen, facing off against Italy and Hungary. In Group B, the Scots are back. Peter Wright and Gary Anderson reunite to take on Latvia and the Philippines. And in Group C, Germany's Ricardo Pietreczko and Martin Schindler will battle Portugal and 71-year-old darts icon Paul Lim, representing Singapore. Let that sink in. 71 years old, still going toe-to-toe on the world stage. And trust me, nobody wants to be on the wrong end of a Paul Lim upset, but that's just the start. Because this year's format guarantees chaos. Only the group winners move on. One match goes wrong and your nation is done. No second chances, no resets. The World Cup of Darts isn't just a tournament, it's a minefield. While England grabs the headlines, several nations are plotting revenge. Wales is back with a vengeance. Johnny Clayton and Gerwyn Price, 2 elite competitors, both with a chip on their shoulder. They've won it before and they want it again. The chemistry between these two, dangerous. Scotland, same story. Gary Anderson and Peter Wright, veterans of the game, multiple-time World Cup finalists. They know what it takes to win, and more importantly, they know how to survive. Then there's Northern Ireland. Josh Rock and Daryl Gurney are teaming up for the first time, ending Brendan Dolan's legendary run. That new blood could be the spark they need, or the disruption that breaks them. And we can't ignore the Dutch. Noppert and Van Veen have nothing to lose and everything to prove. If they click at the right time, they could steamroll through the bracket. Netherlands is never a nation you want to meet in knockout play. Australia also returns to the spotlight, with Damon Heta and the iconic Simon Whitlock back on the big stage. In 2022, they were inches away from a historic 9-darter in the final. This year, they want the whole thing. You can feel it. This year's field is stacked. If there's one thing we've learned from the World Cup of Darts, it's this: ignore the underdogs and you get punished. Austria was a finalist last year. This time they've got Rusty Jake Rodriguez replacing his brother Roby John alongside Mensur Suljovic. It's a fresh look, a hungry look. Belgium comes in with Mike de Decker, fresh off his Grand Prix title, and the unpredictable, explosive Dimitri van den Berg. That team, absolute wildcards. And then there's Paul Lim. We said it earlier, but it's worth repeating. At 71 years old, this man is still a threat. Partnering for Singapore, he's a living legend who could deliver a few more shocks before his final curtain. And watch out for Argentina, making their World Cup debut. No pressure, no expectations. That's exactly what makes them dangerous. Let's not forget, these two teammates just clashed in one of the biggest matches of the year, the Premier League final. Humphries outplayed Littler, taking the title and sending a message, but there were no hard feelings, just mutual respect and fierce competitive energy. Now they need to flip that fire into focus. Will their chemistry be flawless, or could subtle rivalry creep in? Because when you've got two generational talents who both want to be the face of darts, there's bound to be tension, even if it never shows on camera. Some fans say Littler is the future, others believe Humphries has already arrived. But together, they might just be unstoppable. The World Cup of Darts is more than a trophy. It's about pride, legacy, revenge, dreams. This year's format leaves no room for slip-ups. A single missed double could send your nation home. Littler will be under a microscope. Every dart he throws will go viral. Every win celebrated, every stumble criticised. Can he handle that pressure? All signs say yes. But we've seen legends fall on smaller stages. Humphries is calm, focused, a silent killer. But does he have the hunger to carry England through a brutal knockout stage? June 12th to 15th, Frankfurt. The arena will be packed, the lights blinding, and when it's all over, one nation will rise. Could it be England? Or will one of the dark horses shock the world? Only one thing's for sure. This is going to be war on the Oche. Luke Littler, Luke Humphries. Two names, one mission, a sixth title for England. But the road is littered with obstacles. Aging icons, deadly duos, and nations desperate to rewrite history. When the dust settles on finals day, will the dream team stand tall? Or will darts crown a new champion? Drop your predictions in the comments. Who's lifting the trophy? And if you want more deep dives like this one, don't forget to subscribe. The darts world moves fast, and we'll be here to keep you one step ahead.